welcome back to our 2-Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
2-minute toot.
We got a question today. Hey.
We're doing the 2-minute Tuesday dance now? Immediately people start clicking off.
And they're like, ugh. All right, fine, I'll just get to the question, okay?
All the rhythm of a tree sloth on Valium. All right.
All right, just get to the question, huh? All right, what's the best way non-religious folks can be supportive of the faith of their friends and family while being mindful not to agree with stuff they don't believe themselves?
All right, it's a good question. And thank you for asking it on behalf of religious people everywhere. We probably don't deserve that, so let's start your clock.
Yeah.
First of all, those of us who are of faith have done enough, I think, to push away or push stuff on the world, telling the world it has to agree with us in order to be valid, that we owe you. So I get where you're coming from, but just to tell you, as a religious person, you don't owe me that. I owe you more compassion than you've been shown. That said, we are all interacting with people who are of different beliefs, and that's fantastic. Here's how to ease that. One simple word that you say to anybody when they say something, I hear you. Just, I hear you. Doesn't mean I agree with you, but I hear you. I am present with you.
Yeah.
Second might be, find things that you can believe in, that everybody should or pretty much does believe in, except some extremists, which is things like love. And hope and trust in each other and making the world a better place, which is really at or near the heart of a lot of faith talk.
Yes.
But not often what's brought out because people go to the nth degree over here and grind this axe.
Yeah.
Take it back down to the root. I
Yes.
believe in love. I believe in whatever. Now, if they're disagreeing with that, you might have to go, ooh, Lysol can't do that. But, you know, you can find a commonality. But the other thing to remember is some things shouldn't be agreed with. And I tell you, I've sat apart from church people or across from them and heard terrible stuff. And I, as a pastor, either had to walk out or had to correct or whatever. I don't believe that you should sit there and quietly take things that are abusive or racist or sexist or whatever. There is a time where you have to say no. And that's okay, because the echo chamber in which we surround ourselves as religious people can not only be harmful for us, but for the people around us. And if we don't have the filter to not blurt out, blah, right? Someone needs to tell us, and it doesn't have to be you, but it's not necessarily harmful if it is you. If you say, I can't go there, that's okay. God loves you anyway when you say no to religious people who are doing bad things.
Yeah. All right. Well, I liked that. That was fun.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, it's a tricky thing, right?
It is.
Negotiating because you have different faiths and different levels of faith, and it's really, the problem comes not in that sharing of faith. It's when one party says, here's the only faith, here's the truth, and if you don't believe like I do,
Right.
that you don't exist. And right there, that's going to derail every conversation. And that, I think, is the thing that people are mostly uncomfortable with.
Yeah. All right, well, if you have your own questions, send them at the forum in lightofthespirit.church. Did you like that little blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, blah, blah. Light of the blah, 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 spirit,
Light of the
blah, 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 blah. It's
blah.
our new extension, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
BLA, blah, BLU.
Exactly, blah, 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 blah.
Also, at Dave Deckard, DECKARD, at Dave Deckard on Twitter, or pastor at sov-id.org.
All right, we will see you next week for our next question.